Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day. Today I'm doing a tutorial on how to get these beach waves. So I have gotten out of the shower. I wrapped my hair up in a towel and I haven't combed it out or anything. Now I did comb it out in the shower. I always comb it out when I have my conditioner on. I comb it out and then rinse it out. So when I get out it's not too tangly. So anyway, I've gotten out, I've wrung it out, put it up like this, and I'm hot. So I have two products here. I have my Ion, the leave-in conditioner, which has been a favorite forever. And then I have my new favorite, which is the Healthy Sexy Hair, the argan oil. So you could really use either or in this step. I'm going to use both just because I feel like with the humidity and my natural curl, any kind of defense I can use against my hair and the humidity, I'm going for it. But at this particular step in the game, you really could use either one. It's going to be tomorrow morning when I get up and I'm actually doing the next step that you're going to need the oil. So anyway, I'm going to take it down. There we are. That's where we're at with this hair. I mean, that is like, you can see my natural cowlick. See all that? I'm going to just spray it all over with the leave-in conditioner. Really try to concentrate on my ends. And I have hair that can tolerate a lot. So if you have very thin or fine hair, then you might need to, form this a little bit more for your specific hair. But my hair is very thick. It just kind of takes whatever I do. It's not coarse, but it's very naturally wavy, curly, has a lot of texture. It's very thick. So yeah, I'm size of the oil and it's spreading, and I'm starting, you see I'm starting like here and going down, and then really working that on my ends like that. And then what's left on my hands, which is not much, then I'll take that and go through the tops of my hair. I'm just combing right through. And you see how it's just combing right through. I mean, because, and there's really, you see, I'm not really having any tangles, but I just want to get everything out. Okay, and then I'm going to pull my hair like this, and any of the extra hair that came out of your head, get that out. And then I'm just taking it up. So nothing, not with the comb or anything, just with my hands. And I'm taking it up pretty high, like a high ponytail. And then I'm just going to start twisting it as if it were like a ballerina bun. And just totally twisting it. And then there's a little piece. I'm going to come in and I'm going to take that claw. So that's what we're doing for now. I'm going to take one of these just little knit headband thingies and just put it right here, just because I've got some bangs. It's 6:45 at night, and so you can see where we're at. Be back at bedtime, looking even scarier than I do now. All right. Okay, so it's bedtime. It is 11 o'clock, and look at this face. I'm tired. So anyway, I have an appointment tomorrow morning, so I have to get up and do my hair and go. But if I didn't have plans until, say, tomorrow afternoon, I would actually sleep with it up like this if I have really, really thick hair. So if I went to sleep like this when I woke up tomorrow morning, it would still be wet. Now, if you don't have thick hair, the best thing to do would be to go to bed with it up like this, and then you're going to get a nicer, natural, or a prettier girl. I need to go to bed in the morning. But since my hair will still be wet if I don't take it down, then I'm just going to go ahead and take down my knot. And I threw that on the floor. And so you can still see that it is, very wet. What I do with the hair around my face is I'm just going to twist it. And I'm just going to clip it. And that's just so to kind of manage it. So anyway, I'm going to bed with it like this. I'm not combing it out anymore. So we did the combing out earlier, and this is going to get the wave that we want. Now I am going to apply more. Remember, my hair can hold a lot of product. So going back in and just really the ends, because I don't want it getting frizzy throughout the night. I'm going to smooth that right there just a little bit, just so it kind of stays in place. That's where we're at. In bed with it like this. I will see you in the morning, and then I will show you what we're going to do to get the actual waves. Go into bed and you will get to see me with true bed head tomorrow morning. So, alright, good night. Goodbye. Good morning. Here is my hair. Here's what we have. I haven't even looked at the back, so you get to see the back first. It's very, all over the place. You can see, that I haven't even taken out the clip yet. I've literally done my makeup, I put on a headband to do my makeup, and that was it. So you see how I put that clip and it kind of trained it to go over here, because if it didn't, I have so many cowlicks, it would literally be standing straight up. So anyway, my hair is fairly soft and not too crazy because of the products I put in it last night. The oil, it really, unless if you have already silky hair that dries nice, I don't. My hair dries like crazy. So the oil really helped my hair. The trick to kind of making it come back together and look like we planned it to look like this instead of bed head is my wave iron. I have this on and it's heating up, and it is by Bed Head, and it is called the Wave Artist, and I've talked about it before. One little tip, never ever have it on and clamped together because it will melt together. So always keep it like that when it's hot. But it makes the best waves I have found, and it really gives you that beachy hair wave. And so when I have hair like this, it's kind of like some places are straight, some places are super curly. It kind of just brings it all together. So that's what I'm going to do. It's super fast, super easy. And I'm going to do just 2 sections. You can see like that, and I have not combed it out or anything. We'll do that with our fingers when we're finished. So I have my Tresemme, the Thermal Creations, and I'm just gonna lightly spray that, concentrating on the ends. Okay, so just kind of finger through that a little bit. I just wanted to look natural and just kind of bring my curls back together. So I start right, I don't go all the way up to the hair shaft, just because if you do, you're going to have like a massive curl coming out of your head, and that's not exactly what we're going for. So I just hold it a few seconds. When it's straight, I hold it longer than I do when it's already curly, and so you can see that curl it just did. Some of them will look kinkier, I guess, than others. But once you put your fingers through it, it's going to kind of bring it all together. I'm really, if you notice, I didn't look what I just kind of grabbed a section. And then I'll go back through and make sure everything looks curled. But since my hair's, we're already starting off with it for the most part. And when I pull it out, I pull it out straight, and then I can see where that last wave was. And then I go to the middle of that wave, or to the middle of that section of hair to place the curler. Okay, so that's where we're at. And between each layer, I'm gonna do some oil. And I'm doing about a dime size, but you can do really what you want. Now, I'm gonna bring it all over here. I'm standing on my toes. I'm gonna start kind of at the ends, because remember, you don't want too much at the scalp because you don't want to make your hair oily. And then I'm gonna rub it, I'm gonna bring it up. And I'm just fingering through my hair. So this is kind of like the combing that we're doing with our hair today. But if I were to have brushed my hair or actually combed my hair, it'll make the curls like big and poofy. So this is just going to kind of bring them all together, and it's going to keep the frizz away during the day. So, okay, so there's that. You can see how it kind of tamed it. So I'm going to take down this, I'm forever throwing that clip. Okay, so So we've got this section of hair, and this is like the wild and crazy one. You can see it's just kind of everywhere. And see how like there's straight and then like right there is really curly. So this is just how my hair is. If you know, just kind of work with it according to how your hair type is. So I'm doing just some more of the heat tamer spray just to protect it. So I'm gonna just find a section. Remember, this is not an exact science. And I'm gonna start lower over here because if I started up here, remember, you're gonna have like whoop. I made that mistake the first time and it's not very pretty. So just holding that, and I'm actually gonna wear a headband. I do a headband a lot of times when I do this hairstyle because of all my cowlicks up around my face. I can't kind of find rhyme or reason to put it anywhere, so I'll do a headband. Okay, so you see that's kind of a good example of what it does. And then once we split it up, it's not gonna look so like pin-up girl. But hey, you could do that look too with this. So I'm just gonna find another section. On top, I usually go bigger sections, just because I like a looser looking wave. And you see where I'm starting. I'm definitely coming down the crown to start this. And I hold it pretty tight. This upper layer, the top of my hair or head is much thicker than underneath. So, and I'm doing bigger sections, so I'm holding it tight and a little bit longer. So there's that, and you can see that there's already some natural curl in there, and then I'm just enhancing it with the wave iron. But if you had straight hair, you could do this and you would just have that look, which is really pretty. I did that the other day when my hair was straight, and it was like on day 3 or 4, and it looked really nice. So I like either way, but this is the easiest way for me when my hair is not straightened. So now this is really like our last one around our face. So I'm going to start a little lower. And then just keep going down. And like if your curl, if it's not a perfect, you know, perfect wave like all the other ones, that's fine because you want it to look kind of natural and peachy. Okay, so I think that is everything. And you see how that I got a little high there, but if I had taken that up there, I mean, that would have been like, you know, sitting on top of my head. Okay, so I'm gonna get my mirror and check the back. Okay, so I got my mirror and looked at the back, so I'll show it to you now. And you can see where we're at. So this morning, or a while ago before we started everything, it was kind of ratty, but now it's kind of all pulled together. And yeah, so here's where we're at. And now I'm going to use the oil, which is a definite must-have for this look. So I'm going in with about another dime size, which it spreads out when I say that. And I'm going to start going in at the ends again, and we'll eventually work our way to the top. Depending on your hair, if you have very thin, fine hair, you don't use so much oil. My hair can hold a lot of product and it doesn't make it look, you know, greasy or anything. This is going to keep my hair from getting frizzy throughout the day. So I'm bringing that just kind of back. I've got just a little teeny tiny headband. Do what looks best for you. So this is the finished look. That oil and the wave iron makes it just so much more manageable and like a hairstyle that you can do. I do have this touchable finish swab, and I'm just going to spray that up here just to kind of hold this because my bangs are short. There is the back. You're seeing it finished before I do. So I am ready to start my day. And as always, thank you so much for watching. All right, see you later. Bye.